Avengers! Assemble.
Welcome everybody to my take on Defender's tribal deck, and I didn't saw so many people taking a constructed approach to this deck. This is why I thought let's try it out, let's build it for a few days, and after a little bit of experimenting I come up with this amazing Blink Defender's deck that tries out to finish out the games with going wide and going big. I want to point out one card, and this is this Wingmantle Chaplain. I call it Wingman because look at this dude. Look at this dude. I mean, it's Jesus. It's Jesus with wings. Who don't want to have a wingman like Jesus? This dude can create you so much tokens, so much bird flying tokens that can get bigger with our wedding announcement. It's unbelievable. We also introduce here the first time in Dominaria United since I make it, the Golden Argosy. This is a vehicle that let you blink creatures that crew it. So it's a similar to Yorion, who remembered his companion, but maybe not as powerful as Yorion because you not always have it on your hand. But when it happens, it's super fun and super impactful, especially if you start blinking your things that have an ATB ability, as a lot of our creatures have. This is why we also run Circuit Mender, because when he leaves we get some life and card draws. But also we have some different tools. So of course we run 2 of Blight Pile because we don't want to draw it too early, we want to draw it in the late game, and we can already also 1-kill our opponent if we have things like Walking Bulwark. It's a 1 mana 0/3 defender, of course, and for 2 mana you can give a defender haste. It can attack through defender and it assigns damage equal to its toughness. This is something that also can finish out the games. Not only we can go instantly with things like Concealing Curtains, but we can also instantly activate our Blight Pile if we live long enough to have this mana available. But we are really good at staying alive because look at this, we have flying protection, we have ground protection with big creatures, we are not dead to Meathook. Yes, Meathook can hit our flyers, but it's not a biggie. We can also deal with Meathook with our Cathar. And to be sure that we are not missing our land drops, we have here 4 of Ambitious Farmhand, one of my most favorite creatures, I think, because not only the ATB is super good, but also the lifelinker, 3/3 lifelinker is super important in the current meta because life matters now. With the Phyrexian Missionary we can also bring stuff back so we can replay it, have everything enter the battlefield again. And we include one little juicy combo here in Faithful Judge, something you saw in the intro most likely. Just one copy because I didn't want to go too hard on this creature, but it's a really amazing creature. Faithful Judge is also a defender as long as he don't have 3 counters. And this was my thinking why only one of it, because I want to have the Sinister Judgment in my deck. If opponent swipes everything, we can win with it. Maybe we do in the gameplay. But also it's a defender, so it plays really good in the synergy with our Wingman because then we create more tokens, but only for few turns. This is why I added just 1 copy of it. But if you have more of it, go more for it. Because I consider this deck being more budget friendly. It's not super budget. Of course we have some rares here, but I think by now the most of them are available in your collection. And things like Golden Argosy, it's a gimmick, it's not a necessary in our deck. You will see in the gameplay part we win a lot without it, but it's a gimmick and a nice synergy to just have in your deck. So if you have 1 or 2 copies, just drop them in. For the mana base, we have solid 24 lands and an average of 2.7, so it's really smooth, and with our Ambitious Farmhand we usually never run into problems to draw the mana. I just want to point one creature out that is also amazing to blink, and this is our Shield-Wall Sentinel, 4 mana 1/3, and this creature can find you your pieces that you need maybe to accomplish a combo to kill your opponent, or maybe just to find you another wingman to create bigger or more tokens if you require more tokens. With this being said, guys, let's go and check out how this deck will perform in the gameplay. I hope you will enjoy it, I hope you will like it. If you do, you know what to do. Otherwise, let's go straight to the gameplay part. And here we are in our first game with our defenders. Again, 420 demon, the demon 420. And it's good. I like it. Solid. Has white sources, has black sources, has land draw, has some synergies. It's okay. Oh, you are an aggro deck, huh? You are an aggro deck, my friend. That's okay. Ambitious Farmhand will help me out here with my land draws. Beautiful. Beautiful. I said beautiful. I cannot block it. Oh, and there we go. And there we go. 1 and for 2 U or U. U is okay. Not X. Create a token. Kill the token. Okay. Sure. Атакуется? Yes. I mean, yeah, he needs to, right? There is no other options really left for my opponent. Then we're gonna play you and nothing else, or you and something else, or you with kicker. I think you with kicker is the best choice to get another land out of my farmhand. Synergies. You like the synergies, huh? Now he should not play anything first. Because if he plays anything first, I know that I cannot attack with my missionary. Either way, well, he has maybe removal. He hovers over it like he has a removal for it. But the defenders here will help me definitely out. And then, if I draw the Wingman Chaplain, ooh, he's gonna hate me. Ooh. Oh, wow. No. Give it to me. Ooh. Let me see. First attack. Let me see if we pop out the defenders now, because now I draw another one. This will deal, of course, much more triggers here. Much more triggers for our Wingmantle. The thing I do, right? Play one defender, two defender, or I play you defender. Take action. Give me the Faithful? No. The you? Yeah. You can pick off a lot of damage. Two defenders. Defenders, assemble! Our defenders are here, and here to stay. Even the mid-hook will be difficult for mid-hook. But he could do that. Mid-hook could do that. Graveyard, sure. But there is nothing in your graveyard. You should take from his graveyard. Yes. And now, what you gonna do? Okay. Scared. The wall. The impenetrable wall of defenders. One. So first farmhand. Get another land because I need more lands. Take action. More lands. I missed my land drop there. And for 4 we're gonna play one of you and one of you. No attacks. My opponent gonna hate me soon. Very soon. Very soon, and I'm so happy that we're gonna see it now. Because I can play next turn pile into the wingman. The Wingmantle. Why do I call him Wingman? Because it's my wingman, bros. It's my wingman. Look at this. Look at this. He is the wingman. Literally, imagine Jesus come to a girl and say, hey, this is my boy. This is my boy. And then you're like, what? This is your boy? Pigeons, you know, like wedding, everything here. So now we start drawing cards. Enough with pigeons here. Enough with pigeons. Look, why they call it bird and not pigeon? Pigeon, and then you can keep creature type bird. That's okay, bro. It's okay. It really doesn't matter how and what you do now. Doesn't matter. If he don't have a meat hook now, you know, well, like if he will meat hook now, ooh, and Faithful Judge. If he don't has a meat hook now, it's GG for him. It's literally GG for him. Because they're alone, 10 damage. They're alone. And Pile is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And back then in times, when I was young, 5 plus 10 was 15. And coincidence, Luminati, is the exact amount of my opponent's life. Oh, he's not dumb. He's not dumb, but he's not dumb. Not dumb. It's okay. A lot of people forget that Concealing Curtains is also a creature later on. 2 mana left. You wanna attack? I think so. I think so. It's almost impossible to attack. Because if he attacks with something, he misses a blocker on the way back. Yes. Ooh. 2 mana left. Yes, I can commando in the next turn. Create more birdies. Take action. Take another wingman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can... Target creature with defender can attack. No, I don't want to attack with anything else. Yes. Yes. Down to 5. End the turn. Draw my cards. Meat Hook Massacre incoming. Imagine that. Meat Hook Massacre now. Ooh. But he cannot go for 5, right? No, he can. No, for 4. For 4, it's not enough. Not enough. He will stabilize for 1 turn, but I think afterwards we can follow up with Judge and Wingman. And don't forget I have Cathar in my hand. So it will be fleshed in, what is it, 5-3? 5-3 fleshed in. So yeah, Demon, I salute you. Oh, 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 oh. Tokens are so painful for Liliana. It's so fair. It's your fault, Lily. Your fault. Why are you not good against tokens? Why you don't say, oh, Dominics, oh, 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 he's going for the combo, guys. He's going for the combo. Nice. Give him a nice. 6. At 6, he could almost kill himself. Yeah, gain some life, bro. Gain some life. Gain some life. Sure. Should I discard something? Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I discarded it. What now? Can discard more if you want. I can sacrifice 2, yes. I don't need him, for example.
One of your friends has to leave.
Your friends has to leave. How much do you cost? 2. How much do you cost? 3. Sure. Атакуйте, my friend. Атакуйте. Wingman. Wingman. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for shit and giggles. The wall. The defenders. The defenders are assembled. I want to show it to him just because he showed it to me. Just because he showed it to me and then he goes. I waited for him. Enjoy it. Stay here. There is more to come. And we are in our next game against the Gato. The Gato. The cat. The cat. Only white sources. This is a little bit shitty, but black is also not super necessary until the mid to late game, so I like it, I like it. We have some lands, we have Faithful, we have some Wingman action. Opponent is mono black, looks like. This is okay. Can cut down the farmland. Gonna take action. This priority is obvious, obvious cut down. Like there is no question asked. Chkati chkati. And all because he wants to play Liliana and minus her. Okay. Play you. Let's атакуйте. Cut down. Cut down. Cut down. Cut down. No, he doesn't want to cut down. Bro, I don't know what else I should do with him. Now he plays cut down. Finally you play your cut down. Can play you. And I can play Cathar Commando in his turn when he plays Liliana and think, ha! I can plus your safety. I can plus her. I say, no, no, you can't. No, you can't because I have Cathar Commando. There's another cut down, huh? Another cut down. Another cut down. Oh, black is good actually. So let's Atakuitse first. Atakuitse for 3. Grasp. Oh wow. Okay. Painful, but okay. Faithful. No. You. No. Not enough. Not enough. Faithful is okay. So we can next turn start putting the counters on it. And this is how we do it. Okay. Sure, my friend. Take it away. Take it, but take it with God. Can I play you and steal Ganjo? I think so, right? Yeah. No, I can't. I need a legendary stuff. I don't have anything legendary, so let's play you. Just so it doesn't turn to night, and then we're gonna see what my opponent wants to invest. 5 mana. Junji! Wow, nice. Oh, another one. Okay, another one bites the dust. Use as tap target creature, so I can tap it in his turn. Or how much? A land will be really nice, huh? But I didn't draw my land, so I think I will play the Eiganjo here. Play you, and then we say next. No need to attack. I'm gonna tap opponent's Junji here, so he doesn't go for 5 damage. And I can swing back. So far, opponent with 2 removal spells and 2 creatures. Looks for me like a typical mono black mid-range deck. Okay. Sure. Give me 2 cards, my friend. Give me 2 cards. Imagine I would kill him with a judge. Oh, not bad, not bad. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Defenders assemble! Take action. Pile? Or concealing? I think concealing, right? Yeah. Another concealing. Another concealing will help me. Buster, okay. Sure? Are you sure about that? Okay. I can, right? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let's take a peek so he don't have another Midhook Massacre in his hand. Draw the card. Let's take a peek. He has... He loses the defender, so be careful. This is why I played the Wingman first. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sure, sure. But I still see it. I still see it and I still take it. Still take it. Still take it. What you gonna do now? Oh, Midhook down! Midhook down! Oof, my biggest fear is down. My biggest fear is down. Okay. Lily, okay, sure.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things. Haven't you ever heard of
Is it my
Christmas
home?
space?
Okay. Okay, Lily. You are dead next turn. No blocks. Just give it to me. Oh. I can already judge him, right? Should I win with the judge? He don't have removal for it. He doesn't have a removal for it. Yeah, let's judge him. Kill the Lily.
A delay.
Let's judge him. 3 more rounds, my friends. 3 more rounds. Oh, 3. Jesus. 3 more rounds. I need to survive. And then we are... Chicky-micky, bricky-dicky, Judge will decide. The Sinister's judge will decide if we're gonna win this game or not. Because 22 in real life is a lot. If you top decks invoke, it will be painful, but this is why I have double weightings announcements. I know Black has removal for enchantments now. Yeah, guys, I know some of you already... My heart! He forgot about invoke! Yeah, if he has it now, he has it, right? If he doesn't has it now... 3 turns. Oh, he's drawing! He's looking for it, he's looking for it. You're gonna blitz the underdog. It's okay. Sure. I'm gonna block you here. 24/7, 5 days a week, bro. 5 days a week, 24/7. Give me some defenders, so I need more birdies. Dig it, 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 dig it. Judge counters. Judge counters. Judge him. Judgment Day. Judgment Day. This is a risk now, right? Super risky to attack now. Because if he has a removal for 1 birdie... let's stay back. Let's stay back. I definitely need more birdies. Because if he has removal for the birdies, it will be scheisse. Because then he can go through with his Junjin. Otherwise, I'm pretty cheeky-bricky. 2 more turns. Will my opponent find a solution for it? I don't know. But, will I find more birdies? I don't know. Will my opponent forget about Concealing Curtains? I don't know. 4 mana left. He has already an answer in the hand. He has already an answer in the hand. Ouch. Yes. Sure. 1, 2, here, 1 here. So he didn't have the removal. And it's good. Now he gonna drain me for 1 because underdog gonna die. I need more birdies game. Another judge counter. It's good. Let me see what he has. Just in case. Drains for 1. Lily, I don't care. This one. Hello, who's writing? Somebody's writing. Wait a second. My girlfriend. Need to make a short break after. So let's go here. One of you. Here with one of you. So we have enough blockers left, but we also draw cards. You can block him. Okay. One more turn, guys. I didn't thought about, I should have killed the flyer. I would like to have you before. Okay, let's see. Opponent checks. Checky. Checky. Can he find the answers? Can he find a way to kill me now? I don't know, because one more turn and the judge is countering, but he has enough answers.
My ways are not.
These opponents always have enough answers. Mono black with my defenders. To be continued. One more turn. He knows it. He read it when I played it. He knows it. He's thinking. It's maybe a good sign for us. Maybe not. Next time we win. I was hoping to top deck the flashy dude, the flashy soldier, to remove the mid-hook massacre, so my opponent will not be able to drain me to death.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Yeah, sometimes, Lily, definitely. Fully on your side. Yeah, I can token. Gain your life. Gain your life, my friend. Are we doing it?
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Are we doing it? Lily, take whatever you want. Take all my cards, whatever you want. I have so many of them. Underdog, yes. 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 Judge has decided that this game goes on our side. On our side. Good game, my friend. Good game. Good game. Yes! Here you have your judge win. Sinister Judge decided that we win today. We gonna continue winning. Have you ever saw something more amazing than this? Have you ever saw something more amazing than this? The judge is always right. So, here we are back again. Needed to make a short break, make some food for my girlfriend, and then we are ready to go. To go in our next game. I don't like this hand. I mean, it can be cool. Let's try it. I think we won 2 in a row, right? Bro, this deck, I'm telling you, this deck is... And maybe we're gonna see Agony in action. Oh, nice. 2 options here. 1 play turn 2. Yeah, I think this is the play. The Blight Pile, so my opponent knows what's up. And looks like another mono black, huh? Mono black is everywhere. Everywhere. Specialist, okay, can block it. Okay. I think my opponent has a removal spell, but I still wanna play Play you and then just chill. Chill out. Hey, chill out. Opponent can Concealing Curtains now, if he wants, but this will give me an additional card draw. Opponent can kill it. Sure. Put a Judge counter on it. Okay. Let's go with another Circuit Mender. This will maybe give me my land that I need. Game. Don't act like this. I have land draw, I have everything. You just need to give it to me. Just give it. Just give it. 3 lands in the starting hand and still didn't draw a single land, right?
Something suspicious is going on.
Yeah, something very suspicious is going on. Sacrifice you.
Off you go.
Thank you for the token, my friend. Lily with the token, huh? Okay, I take it. Sure. Just give it to me, my friend. And there you go. And there you go, my friend. There you go. No, game. This is not funny. This is not funny. Attacks. I need to attack. It's definitely not funny. Shaky, shaky, okay.
Don't overthink things.
Let's discard you, right? Yeah. Okay. Finally, we got here something. So let's go create a bunch of defenders. Oh. No, 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 no. Agony needs to say bye-bye, but this is how it is.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm tired of your secrets. I have nothing there. Want to draw a card? No. Can I block somehow to kill something? 1, 2, 3, right? Like this. I think this is okay. We draw a card instead, and we can still go back for the Lily. Yes. Yes. So, do we kill the Lily though? I think so, right? Let's kill Lily. Lily. Lily dead. You dead.
I'll be back
Dead.
with friends.
She may be back, she says. She says she will be back. Another Lily, okay, sure.
Nobody knows Dominaria shadows like me.
Sacrifice the curtains.
I've always hated crowds.
She always hated crowds. You. Then you. And you. You think you can keep on attacking with your eye? No.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
She's not wanted. Que chiste, que chiste. Okay, bro. Or here. Bro. You know what's coming. You know what is coming. Take action. Just give me another, bro. The wingman. Just give me another wingman. Left, right, uppercut. Give me another card. Okay, nice. Sure. Sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. Return card from your graveyard to your hand. 4 mana. Shaky. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky heavy. Bro, take it. I take it. I take it. Oh, now we get them, huh? Now we get them all. More of this mono black madness. You're gonna die before I do. Defenders, assemble! Oh, what do I do? Sacrifice none if you... I wanna draw a card. Can I please draw a card? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, no, upon draw card, no, I don't want him to draw cards. Unblocks. Good game. Good game. I didn't even have a chance to tell him good game, but this was a good game. 3 in a row, guys. What do you expect more from this budget build? Let's go. Bonus stage. I'm telling you, do not underestimate this deck. This deck, it makes wonders. Like, it breaks walls. It breaks the reality. Like, it breaks everything between good and evil. Powerful, annoying, whatever you want. Okay, at least semi-cramped, not another Schnick Schnack Black. Take action. Just give me the land. Oh, there was that thingy on the top, but I could not cast him anyway, so it's okay. Another land. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Just in case my opponent has some hasters, Clockwork Bridge can take care of it. Just in case he... So, impulse, okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind it. I don't mind it. The doggy, huh? Oh, almost like my here. She's orange. Orange. Are you... What are you doing there with 3 mana? Are you trying to kill something or what? There's a counter spell, right? There is no reason to kick it. I have nothing else in my graveyard. No other creature in my graveyard. Want to take out opponent's counter spells, but also this allows me to draw next turn with Waiting Announcement. I expect my opponent runs sweepers, like burn down the house in these colors. This new green or blue sweeper, but this is not so effective. Oh, he's runs white too, so he's maybe 5 colors control with this flash enchantment. It's okay. Celestus, sure, 3 mana open. Agony not necessary right now. Wanna keep the mana just in case he has Make Disappear or something like this. Play Waiting Announcement. Most likely he has Make Disappear, but he don't have creatures to... Oof, the Wingman, huh? The Wingman is here. So now we need to wait until he... everything, and then we can start Agony stuff thingy. And Agony can be crewed by the token, if you really need to. But usually I like to have like Ambitious Farmhand and stuff like this to crew it. So you choose multiple creatures to crew, and then you go in. Also, when Waiting Announcement pops, also the Missionary, also the Wingman can crew it himself. Are you reanimation, or what is your plan? I don't understand what his plan is, but it's okay. Let's attack first. Let's see if my opponent wants to interact with the board somehow. I gain Steel for Agony, Deadly Dispute, or Make Disappear, playing around. So if my opponent has something, just in case. Draw more cards. Oh, this is actually good. Now we can start cycle. I hope my opponent sweeps now, because what he's doing there is a little bit nonsense. Are you some sort of bombardment deck? I think this is a bombardment deck. 5 colors bombardment? Or domain? Something you need to have, right? What is he doing? I don't know. Those are not basics. This is basic, no basic, basics, no basics, no basic. Okay, now we need to hit a really specific spot. Yeah, because I want an Enchantment Destroyer. How do I have 3 left? Can play you. Can play you. Create some birdies. We crew with you and you. 2 mana left. Attack with both to draw more cards from waiting. Down to 7. Let's filter out first. Create all the talkies. Filter out the basics. Scheiße. I need more. But he can crew next turn, this is okay. So if he sweeps now, I still have a chance. Ah, this is a nerve game, huh? What does he has? Burn down the house. Okay, yeah, I thought so. This is okay. Still 3 damage next turn. Nice. Okay. So let's go with you. Let's take back the wingman. Should have played him first. Take action. Let's get the wingman or the judge now. Let's take the wingman. Let's crew with you and you. Let's go for 3. Opponent has a bunch of mana. 5 mana left. 6 mana left. So maybe some bounce spell. Big score, okay. What is there underneath? Let's see. Ah, Vortex, but he cannot cast it now because it's not a creature. It's only creature and planeswalkers. Yeah, he can put it underneath now. Oh no, he just returned it to my hand. Oh, it's okay. He has 0 cards left. But he hit a big score, right? But he cannot play it because there is no cards in his hand. Oh, he does. Okay. 4 mana left. We attack for 4. Thing is, he doesn't has the Pyre. Another big score, okay, but it doesn't trigger twice, only once. It's okay. He had another big score there. Okay, down to 4. This comes down now to if I top deck my Exiler or my Destroyer for the enchantments and artifacts. This is why he's in the deck, actually, to be able to handle these things like Midhook Massacre and play around all the other stuffs. Because of Waiting Announcement, also our Shield-Wall Sentinel has the ability to crew the Agony, so it can be blinked. Okay. Come from the top, my friend, from the top. There's a question, should I... Okay. Doesn't like what he sees. This is not what I needed. Okay, let's filter out. Take action. Let's play you. Take action. Where is the hasty dude? This one, right? Yeah, 2 mana gives haste to a defender. Yeah. Let's see. Calm walls. I know you can do it. Should have maybe sequenced it differently. I thought right now about that. I should have maybe first give him haste. And then, in response, go to an attack. Yeah, I should have sequenced it differently. Much more differently. Yeah. Next turn. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I need one more defender, then I can also kill him with a Blight Pile. Yeah. Okay. Okay, he creates devils. Big score. Sure. Sure. Give me the Destroyer of Enchantments. Okay. Agony. What does he has underneath? Let me see what you have underneath. Okay, here. That's... Oh, negate too, okay. Okay, then let's go with you. The rest we're gonna chill. Okay. And with you. Okay. So, just in case if I draw the Destroyer, do I cast it when it's on the stack? Because he can cast it in response of my cast, right? So I think I need to wait until it's on the stack and then see what happens. Sure. I think he got me, but we're gonna see, These 2 counter spells were super annoying. 19 cards in his library. By the way, who doesn't know, if you hover over your library, you see also opponent's library without letting him know that you are checking his library, right? Because he thinks you are checking your library, but actually you check his own library. Okay, another defender here. Let's go. Let's do that, my friend. Let's do that. Let's shake it. Let's shake it, shake it. The sound back again. You hear that? I don't know if you hear it in the audio. The sound starts fading, like it's disappearing. Now it's just a matter of time when he kills me with his tokens. Yeah, not drawing due to remove the enchantments is definitely difficult. Still get 2 birdies. Come on, birdie. It's okay. That's 9 damage. If he does it smart, then I'm dead. If he does it smart. Yeah. Because now it can go his face, and if he has something at another burn down, he kills his own tokens. And he can kill me in the face with the tokens of the devils. Yeah. But yeah, definitely good game. Good game. I mean, something like this is okay, but I think bombardments are currently in a really weak spot because Mono Black makes a lot of aggro, and in the same time they have run Invoke Despair to deal with Arcane Bombardment. So even if Mono Black is on the draw against these Arcane Bombardment decks, you need to have a lot of bombardments. This is why I like bombardment decks, but in the current situation against Mono Black, I think they will lose 4 out of 5 games. Like, Mono Black really needs to have a bad draw against bombardment decks. But deserved here, definitely. He took it over and had the right answers with the last card, I wanna point out, but good game, and let's try another one. So, we are ready for our next game against True Survivor. Welcome to the True Survivor. And I think this will be my last one. Now he's here, look at him. I needed it against bombardment, not here against whatever we're playing now. Terrible hand. Let's take away the wingman. Magic, magic. Hand smooth algorithm, everything is perfect. First 3 white lands, now 3 black lands without any possibility to play my thingies. Okay, sure. I take it. You're Esper? Yeah, Esper control. You wanna do that? Show me. He has a removal. Cut down. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Kaitoze. Sure. Rate your ninjas. Oh, and not drawing lands. My friends, I think I played today too much. Arena is like, no, bro, no. No more, no more. I think I completed also all my dailies, these 15 wins, while I was testing all the decks. Some were successful, some not. But I think after a certain period... Perfect. Oh, okay. At least something here. Let's go with Eiganjo, I will say. Next turn. Opponent don't have the mana for Wandering Emperor. Maybe he will draw now the white mana.
I know something
you don't know. Sure, Kaito, you're a cool planeswalker. I like you too. True Survivor. Okay. He has this Flash Tooth. I think he has this Flash Tooth, right? In this case, let's go with you, or let's go with you. The wingman enters the battlefield. Good answers, my friend, good answers. Good answers. Okay.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Okay, now he has his white mana. March, okay. Good answers. Lily, okay. Also good answers. So it's Esper Planeswalker control.
You think you can win?
I think so, my friend.
Must be made.
2-1. Oh, let's play with you. Let's create some Tokis. And now we are in the top deck mode.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Another Lily in the hand. Nice.
Now, what do we have here?
What do we have here? Very slow opponent, but this gives us maybe a chance. We will see what my opponent has. If he has maybe another Ordly Wardly.
Join the slaughter. You can deal with my servant.
No attacks.
Easy.
Create more tokens. Lelen. Who's writing? Need to check if my girlfriend is writing. No, somebody in Discord is writing. Dino. Dino is writing in the Discord.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Okay.
Blood for
Sure.
knowledge. A fair trade.
Charm. Charm it, my friend. So most likely my opponent sits on the Midhook Massacre. So this is also something we need to account to. Take action. Something for 2 mana, because he gonna plus the next turn. I'm gonna take Concealing Curtains, right? Or you? No, Concealing Curtains. Or you? Concealing Curtains. Yep, Concealing Curtains. Oh, tranquilo, bro. True survivor. I'm sitting through your turns like nothing else, and you are here pinching around with my turn. You saw him? Those are people, huh? Those are people. You? That's most likely me took Massacre. And now he's also good gaming me. Sure. Can good game me?
Now,
I think he feels empowered. Empowered. Midhook Massacre for 5. Yeah, so he can deal with the most things. But it's okay. And farewell. Of course. Farewell is not bad. Why not enchantments?
You fight
Okay,
for me.
another land. Let's play the land.
my head wasn't in it. What's the matter? Feeling overwhelmed?
We saw at least Kaitos ultimate here. But, yeah, happens. But this is also my last game, so it's okay. Oh, now he's here. Toxic. He's like, oh, your walls cannot win against Esper. You're so cheeky. Okay. I'm happy to be good, but I'm happy to be bad, but I'm happy to have fun.
Nothing on Innistrad.
So, it's all up to you. Mender, 2 life. 2 life matters. 2 life matters. Come back, guys. Come back. We're gonna come back. This is our comeback.
You wish
Cut down doesn't hit it anymore.
very well.
Oh, grasp hit it, yeah. You can grasp it. Void Rend, sure. Play your spells, my friend, play your spells. Ooh, another one. Oh, we discarded. That's okay. I discard. But True Survivor, just if you're watching, there's a reason why you're in Platinum so far in the mid-season with an Esper control deck.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Another wedding announcement, good. At least it's increased a little bit the tempo here. Another land, yep. Another land. Discarded.
Drop it.
I do. Anyway, I think we can already close the game or close the video. What do I think about this deck? Super fun, super good. Depends against what you're facing and how you're facing. I think we can refine it a little bit. I will not run more of defenders because otherwise bad things can happen. Things that we don't want to happen. For example, you draw too much defenders. Also, not too much of Ogonies, because I run first 4 Ogonies, that vehicle, that exile stuff. But you end up drawing them too much sometimes. Sometimes you have like 2-3 of them. You don't need so much of them, right? Usually we are happy just having 1 or 2 of them maximum on the board so we can handle it. And it's usually a late game possibility to just get more tokens out with our wingman. Yeah, otherwise, I like it. I like the defenders, I like the synergies, the different synergies between different archetypes or different cards. And yeah, against Bombardment was a little bit unlucky, also good for my opponent. And this, I mean, if opponent draws good and you draw lands, then most likely there will be nothing in this game happening, especially if everything that you play gets instantly answered, right? But it's okay.
Tough choice.
Now we see the Liliana, ultimate. He put again like counters. I think I'm gonna make a Liliana deck where you can ultimate her pretty easy. And then I'm gonna show you. It's literally clunky, the interface for the ultimate. But you basically choose 2 piles with 1 and 2 counters, and then opponent or I can choose now which pile I'm gonna keep, which pile I'm gonna sacrifice. Yeah, impactful? Yeah, maybe. I had games where I won through it with my Gruul aggro deck. They ultimated Liliana, and because I was always going face, and I still won the game because I too much haste in this deck. Even if you have like 2 lands left, you still can win. Opponent is also a little bit confused with the clunky interface, I think. But yeah, guys, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to check out. Here we are. Each pile to sacrifice, we choose you. Sacrifice. So you see, I have a bunch of lands still left. Opponent choose really weird. But if you enjoy what I'm doing, check out the other videos that I have above. There are some really cool games. And on this spot, I wish you a great day, and we see each other most likely tomorrow. So yeah, have fun and be friendly. Ciao.